Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the TDU Grind. Coming at you Monday morning, going to be an all-time productive kind of day. I'm already excited about today. Already been hitting it hard. Good run today, back in the running group. My foot feels better. Just got a lot of stuff to do today. I had to get these guitars hung up on the wall. They really help add a little something extra to it. But hitting it hard. Hopefully hear back from Charter today, but I'll keep you up to date as we roll through today. Just getting done going grocery shopping, and my first experience today getting some of the Aldi's beer. They got a nice variety. I like everything there. I had some hard cider the other day from here and I liked it a lot, so got everything else. Plus we got extra beer for the housewarming party this weekend. Been a bit of a good morning, but I have been forced to improvise because my computer was doing Windows updates for like 2 hours this morning, so that slowed me down on what I wanted to do there, so I did other stuff instead. But keep moving. Improvise, entrepreneurship, improvisation, kind of the same word if you think about it. Today's been a hectic day. Probably not going to get my list done until close to bedtime tonight, just the way it goes sometimes. Been hectic. I've been having a heck of a time. Got this pollen that stained the pool deck on the concrete out there. Been dealing with that half of the day. It seems like I haven't been, but it sure feels like it. But I've been doing that a lot of today. Has been where a lot of my time has been spent. In the meantime, but I'm still gonna get my list done. Only got 3 things left, and I can squeeze it out still before bed tonight. It's a little bit blurry because rear-facing camera is a little bit blurry on this phone. But as I predicted and as I hoped and wanted, today was an all-time productive day. I'm riding high. I got my entire list done, plus a couple extra added things. I had to figure out the pool stuff with the power wash the edge to figure out what to get some of that gunk pollen off of there. And I did that. I worked in the basement with Karen tonight while the kids are watching a movie. I'd say today was probably my highest productive day I can recall having. And my legs are throbbing from being exhausted, but it feels good. Over 23,000 steps today. I used my Fitbit, mostly just interesting to see. I sold it for 20,000 today, and I think I got over 23,000, so it went pretty well. A good day, a solid day, probably the most productive, constructive day I've had in what I can remember. Maybe we moved in, I was going morning to bed then too, but a good day. All right, I'll call it a night, taking the dog out here. See everybody tomorrow on the TD Grind.